there guys, Jubilee here again, so I still like to still want to. I'm here playing Getting Over It with Ben and Foddy. Another rage game, why? Because, I don't know, fuck it. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that is very weird. No. Oh my gosh, that is the weirdest controls I've ever felt. This is gonna be tough. What? Why is this? There we go. This man's got some superior upper control. It's alright. That's not how you do it. So what if we right here? Whoop! Alright. Right there.
There's no feeling more embarrassing than starting over. Like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and
well, don't worry, sir. I actually just woken up. I feel quite refreshed. Oh!
Alright.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry. I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
I like the soft jazz you put in the background. I don't know how you do my favorite song. But I'm gonna take out that soft jazz. We're gonna put in some like heavy metal rock or some bullshit. Yeah, that is not heavy metal, but good enough. It's some bullshit.
Diners slap them very quick. And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain control of follow. They're built more for the joy of building
there we go.
Than follow.
Oh. Like swinging yourself with the sledgehammer is a very finicky.
Cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Well, you know, that's the only part of the game, right? If you suck, you suck. If you're good, you're good. That's just how life is, right? Sucks
anyway,
to suck.
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct
well, I feel pretty confident
just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Look at that.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding.
Ooh.
And that makes the game...
That was not a good angle. That's okay.
...game about it.
What?
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this map. It already felt like
whoa,
my inability
that
to
was on pure accident.
Was my...
Let's get a different change of music up in here. But this doesn't make me like mad or anything. It's just confusing me because it's like, how are people getting up here? It's like I'm already getting the sense of movement, but how am I supposed to go up? Like, see, I'm not quite getting the concept of going up yet. Like, I feel like he should like have like a small tutorial section, maybe, for like just this part. It's like I'm not quite understanding how I'm supposed to get up. What if I just? That works. Nope. I think I'm getting somewhere though. That works pretty schmickin' well. But see, he thinks he can do good commentary. I can do good commentary too. Fighting games. The world's largest thing known to man. Next to MLG, of course. With Fortnite, Apex, and Call of Duty. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about fighting games. They've been around since the late 80s. maybe even longer before that. But we all know what revolutionized it. It was Street Fighter. Street Fighter taking the harbor of innovation. And then we had games such as KI learning new things with this. We kept progressing forward. Street Fighter 2, Alpha 2, Third Strike, Tekken. Games beyond your imagination. Virtual Fighter. So many games. There's been so many. Karate, Best of Fighting, whatever it was called. Guilty Gear. Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom, known as Cap Gods back in the day, were such a revolutionary company for all their fighting games. But then, after Third Strike, it all sort of disappeared. For about almost, maybe nearly 10 years, it came back with Street Fighter 4, as games have been trying to find their own paths and making themselves unique. Some failed to seek that innovation, as games such as Weapon Lords, their character designs immaculate, but some games thrive on not having anything unique about it for fighting games. Some stick to a simple formula that was already made to a different fighting game. Others try to make something new, and while attempting to make something new, doesn't quite feel too good. And then some games, such as sequels, like Marvel's Capcom Infinite, although a superior game to 3, just looks bad. But that's just fighting games in general. What the FGC now? FGC, a community that's been thriving on fighting games for their whole life, being salty, winning money, publicity, getting noticed by companies, even if they never won a single Evo. They forever immortalized by companies known to man as some of the people who are closest to those companies. And that is fighting games. Hey, Bennett! Come on! Well, you're not Bennett. For some reason, I thought like his name was Bennett Foddy. It's like, no, that's the narrator. Hmm? Hey! Nice, a Rooney. Oh, nah, I didn't want to go that way. I want to lower so I can push myself because I need to go right?
For years now, people have been predicting because the objects in the stores are trash. Although
what do you mean, Bennett?
I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink.
Oh.
Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
I guess I don't need my hand on the keyboard. I noticed my left hand's been on the keyboard the whole time. But I guess I don't need it there.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital
This is cool.
age. Discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Oh, literally the wrong way. So Bennett, what was your whole point with the McRibs and all that? Oh. Quite didn't understand what you were getting at. Was it just like that people make things and then people don't talk about them? I mean, that's just life in general. I mean, we can't all just look back and be like, oh man, why doesn't no one talk about Pompeii? It's like, dude, Pompeii is so fucking old. Who gives a shit? See, look at that. I'm having such an easier time going right than left. Woo, there we go.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds.
Oh, I had it! For half a second. It's hard to get on that little... There we go. And just... Oh, not that way. Now we need to go up. Oh. Whoa. Come down there, good sir. Kid, what are you doing up here?
Filed in with the bland things.
Oh, alright. I guess I go down. What a weird lip. Kinda. Haha. Oh, that's gonna be pain, bitch.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
I don't know, it wasn't a lot.
That's a deep frustration.
I wasn't thinking like that. Oh, that would like nudge me off.
Oof, sorry about that.
I was lucky enough I did that the first time. I don't know how I did. I just managed to like just catch myself on the lip. For whatever reason, amputee. I mean, this feels like it controls well. I'll give it that. Amputee is like that. For whatever reason, the robotic hand just felt like garbage. This, I mean, it's a little hard, I'll admit, to control, but it's like I'm not feeling anger or frustration. Not with this game. Whoop. I mean, I'll probably eat my words like in half a minute or something crazy. It's just like, I'm gonna start raging. Put in the bass music. This fucking sucks. Relax, boy. It's only a few steps. Am I supposed to make my way up there? I guess so. Huh. I don't... How many...
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you.
Yeah.
Players played stoically. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I was wondering, I'm like, this seems kind of tough. Ooh. I was wondering, I'm like, that doesn't look like a good push. Bennett, you know, I understand you're trying to be like reassuring, but it sounds like a form of like pessimism, or it's like, oh look, you didn't do it, sucks to suck. It's like, yeah, you know, it doesn't really help you trying to be reassuring. It comes off in the wrong way. Whoa.
This thing that we call failure is not the fall down, but the stake.
Just fucking slant. I just dunked myself downwards. There's another quote about failure. My favorite quote about failing and proceeding is, I always forget. I don't know how I always forget. Was it Thomas Edison or Thomas Jefferson, the one who invented the light bulb? Was it, I didn't find 1,000 ways how to fail. I found 1,000 ways how not to succeed, or I found 1,000 ways like how not to do it right. That's the whole point of life. Learn from your mistakes. Sure, you might make new mistakes. Sure, you might make old mistakes, even if you've already done it once before. But the world is not forgiving. That is not the world we live in. I want to say it was Thomas Edison who made it. Either way, that is my favorite quote in failing, and I can't remember where I heard it. That was even close. Okay, I'm gonna mute this music on my side because I hate country music, and I have a really good taste in music, and I get it. Oh, look, going down. He's going down. Get it? It's a funny. Oh, you want to hear a good? Freaking like, what is it? It's a harmonica, and maybe it was like a banjo or something. Yeah, I can show you one right now. It's really good jazz music, actually. It's really good.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, I fell, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm not watching on YouTube.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
What was that? By Louis C.K.? Wow. What a man. If I could stream, I think I'd have a lot of fun streaming this. I want to see what people would say. Again, I'm having quite, not enjoyable, but kind of an almost relaxing time. Because again, I'm not really stressing over this game. I don't know why. Ooh. What I don't understand is why doesn't he just keep using that royalty-free jazz song? But whatever. The harmonic song should be over by now, so how about we get something completely different? Oh, I know, let's get some Let It Die music in. There we go. That's not it. That was a good one. That was a good one. Big bow. Alright. Hey, Yoikis Doikis. Woo. Pour Me Blues. Okay. I mean, this is jazz. I can already tell from how poor the quality is. It's jazz. I'm trying to think of her name. But there's a black lady back in the day. She has one of her songs in Fallout. I love her singing voice. She does like a couple blues songs, but I can't think of her name right now. But oh, is she amazing. She was the total opposite of what I thought she was when I was learning more about her. It's like she beat the fuck out of people who didn't respect her. Freaking, she sang her heart to her content. She traveled around the world. Did a bit of coke. Like, again, she was a card. And it's like, oh man, I love her. I would really love that I could have met her, but like she died like in 1963 or something from a cocaine overdose. They say it was from poor health condition, but it was like she was like 40 something. It's like, really, poor health condition, and she was like 180 pounds or whatever. Yeah, sure. They didn't want to admit because she was just famous. They didn't want to say, hey, look at this famous person died from cocaine overdose. But it's like, it is what it is. Oh. Well then. Well, I mean, this is upsetting. I fell all the way down, but again, like I said, I believe in my abilities so far I've gained. You know, I think people would expect people to be like way less stressed if they had someone else, but I think I'm glad I'm doing this by myself because I think me and Joe would just go on a bunch of conversations. And then we'd probably eventually get bored. Be like, you wanna play something else? Yeah, this game's kinda
It's a meaning in
And if people are thinking like, oh, he's just cutting out all the times he's screaming, it's like, I'm not. I'm actually not. If I had a face cam, you'd probably see my face again. It's like, I'm actually like, whatever, not stressed. Am I sweating? Yes. I think I'm just sweating in general though. Hey, y'all. Hey, you! That was completely wrong direction. What the fuck happened? Oh.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
Oh no.
Grief is an interval between two moments of joy, and gather the flower. Satya Sai Baba.
That was completely wrong direction. Ah. Back down
Sorrow
here.
is my own.
Okay, maybe because I already know what to expect. Maybe I somehow psyched myself up for like, oh, I know what the cost of failure is. It's literally just failure and resetting back to like near the beginning. It's like, again, it's like, I don't know. Maybe because I accidentally psyched myself up. I'm not quite too sure. And I don't know why I somehow was like up. I don't know how I launched myself backwards, but I'm not sure. It's funny enough, I was actually thinking, I'm like, what was the first time I heard jazz? I think I first heard jazz, ironically, in Fallout 3. But where I started to appreciate jazz to the maximum was, funny enough, it was Skullgirls. Skullgirls had such an impact on me on jazz music. Like, it awakened my passion for jazz music. And then when I took jazz class, it made me understand what instruments are going on, how they make it, what are the chords, and like what usually goes on within jazz music. And it's like, I love the way they make jazz music. Like, it's not like, oh, we have to make a note list like Gorillaz. I love Gorillaz though, even Maroon 5. Even though they have like a spreadsheet listing like, okay, you're gonna hit this note, you're gonna hit this note, you're gonna hit this note. Mostly. Big band jazz is the only exception I can think of, and there's like 2 other types of jazz where it's like it's all scripted. But most jazz is just, hey, we're gonna play at this beat, play whatever the fuck, and they usually make it sound really good. Like the other one, like the one I just played, the harmonica song. It's like that one's a really perfect example. It's like they didn't have any script. They had a washboard, a harmonica, and they just played what sounded good. And the guy just sang, and it sounded great. Even if the quality's poor, it's like that was just the quality at the time, though. You know, I actually really wonder. I don't intentionally watch Bennett Foddy gameplay. So again, I've only probably seen like 2 or 3. But it's like I actually really do wonder, actually, like how many videos of there out there that are like people just being calm, but like how many of them are just like people like editing themselves out or like dubbing over footage, be like, oh look how calm I am. It's like, again, it's like if I had a stream, people would see, it's like I actually don't understand why I'm not stressed. I actually have a fun time just talking about bullshit. Oh, I don't know, it just occurred to me, it's like, oh, I'm back. I've just been mindlessly playing that I didn't even notice I was back. No, I'm not, but... whoop! Hey, there we go. There we not go. Oh, come on. It's hard because it's like enclosed just enough to catch like any lip. I understand though. I understand. This is a time waster. What? That's not it. What a weird place to hang a window panel. Oh, that almost worked out perfectly. Come on. He needs to be really precise with this. Yeah. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't precise. Woo! That definitely ain't precise. Ooh, that was an amazing catch. And that was an amazing let go of that catch.
But on the off chance that you're playing this,
oh, Jesus, you scared me.
Trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
I'm not stressed.
I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
Hey! I actually got passed. Alright, what's next? He actually really scared me. I was like so focused, and it's like, hey, what are you doing? It's like, calm down there, Bennett.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's
yeah, I was
not how I
like,
feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit.
There we go. Okay. Now how the fuck am I gonna do this? Gotta go up and over and yep. Well, that's not very good grip, but it worked. Yeah. Shit, yeah. I don't know. I could have caught myself, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't got the patience for that, because like, that, he purposely made it slanted so it's harder. It's like, I don't know. But that was fun. That was good. I like that. I can see a lot of people getting frustrated at this. Yeah, I understand that completely. But, yeah. Well, that's it. Bye! Oh, bye! Oh gosh, it doesn't want to do. Bye!